thought we had one of our, better defensive efforts, particularly in the third quarter, and just to feel how, you can break a game open on that end of the floor as much as anything. You don't have to necessarily score, outscore or trade, and I thought our focus during that stretch was really good. And usually it happens where you're rewarded on the other end of the floor as well, and that was the case. So just pleased with the way that we protected the paint, and it's not anything we need to be too congratulatory about. We just got to keep working at it and keep doing it.
What do you think specifically worked in that third quarter to hold them to only 19 points?
Well, it's always, I thought we were playing better defense even in the first quarter, where they made some shots. But I think, we've talked a lot about, guarding pick and roll and being more aggressive on the ball and not being, letting them fill us a little bit. And I thought, really everybody, not just, I thought Trae and Bogey, all those guys, Hunt especially from the very beginning of the game, I thought he really used his physicality and his size to impact the ball where people could, again, feel us. So, defensively, and we got back better. We were getting hurt. I think the first half there was some transition opportunities that, we need to take away. So that was good as well. And I think, when our offense is efficient and meaning, we've got our eyes out and we're finding each other, that's where you have a big night offensive rebounding, which we had, and that has a way of stopping transition as well.
That was going to be my next question. Just how pleased are you with the battle on the boards tonight? I think you guys out-rebounded them like 61-38 or something.
Yeah, I mean, I as much as anything, the result, I think, just reflects the effort. And Clint on both ends, was great. There was a play in the first half, too, where he got an offensive rebound and he kicked it right out. And those are shots that you make at a high percentage when your teammate's taking care of you. And it's a selfless play, and particularly for your bigs too, because oftentimes they could be in situations putting pressure on the rim, doing a lot, and they may not get as many touches. So when they get an offensive rebound, to have the presence of mind to pass the ball out when somebody's open is great. And if they have if they can finish, we want them to finish too. But I thought that play really stood out in my mind.
With the second unit, with a guy like Garrison, who doesn't necessarily get a lot of minutes, for him to have a presence on the defensive end, what did you see from him?
Yeah, I mean, he and Aaron during that stretch, really that group did a really good job. And Garrison's got a reputation for being a shooter, and rightly so. I've seen him take and make, with range, but I think that's something that we've talked about. And having pride on that end as well is something obviously he has, and you could feel it. You could see those guys do that. And I think it's helpful too when your bench comes in and they do that. It helps the starters come back in and try to keep that same intensity on the defensive end.
Any last questions? All right. Thanks, Coach.
Okay.
Hey, Trae, just what did you think of your team's defensive performance, especially in that third quarter, holding them to only 19?
I think it was, a great defensive effort tonight. Obviously, them first two quarters, they got going a little bit more than the second half. But I think we did a really good job in that second half, really, establishing what we needed to do to win the game and stretch the lead out a little bit. And, we did what we needed to do.
Yeah, on the glass, I think you guys out-rebounded them like 61-38 or something. Just what did you think of the intensity and the effort, especially in the paint, to get a lot of those rebounds?
Our bigs did a great job. Even guards getting in there. Dre, AJ had a hell of a game tonight again. Everybody's just playing hard and just attacking the rebounds. And guys know that other guys are going to shoot, so we're just attacking the rebound and glass on the offensive end too. So it's really good for our team.
When you see Bogey get hot in the third quarter and hit those 3 straight threes to get you guys on that 16-0 run, just what does that say about him bouncing back whenever he has some of those off nights?
It just shows the type of person and competitor Bogey is. He's one of our biggest competitors on our team. When he doesn't have a good game or a good shooting night, he he's determined to turn it around and not have it 2 nights in a row. So, I mean, it's important for our team that Bogey's clicking. And I know, I mean, he just wants to click at the right time. And it's the end of the year, so we gotta do it. So I know Bogey's excited the way he's been playing, especially today.
And just for a guy like Sadiq to come out, have a double-double against his former team, just how nice is that to see him kind of get going against, a team that he played for?
It was really good. I mean, I was very mad we didn't win for DJ in San Antonio, but being able to be a team that, I mean, obviously you get traded for, and I know that's important to guys. And so, I mean, it was important for us as a team to come out and not only get a win for our team and our organization, we wanted to win for Sadiq too, so he can have that edge too. So,
and then lastly, I saw you saying hi to a couple of veterans that were sitting courtside post game, just getting this win in front of a bunch of military and veterans for the Courage Night. Just what was that like for you?
I mean, it was important. I mean, obviously tonight's obviously a special night. I mean, honoring veterans and the people that fight for our country, and seeing people around the arena with their, uniforms on. I mean, it's important that we go out there and fight hard because, I mean, at the end of the day, we're not really fighting the real fight. And I know that, and I think our team knows that as well. So having a night like this is important for us as a team, especially guys like JC, who has family members that have, been in the military. So it's important for us to come out here and play hard and get a win. And I heard they were big fans of mine, so I wanted to go over there and just give them a jersey and just put a smile on their face.
Hey, Trae, you talk about bounce back. How important was it for you guys to come in and close out this game in the fourth quarter after kind of not doing that against San Antonio?
It was important. I think we learned a lot from that last game, and we just got to keep moving forward and not let the same mistakes happen twice. So we gotta figure it out, and I think we did tonight. And we just gotta go up to Minnesota tomorrow and take care of business.
Yeah. Thanks, Trae.
Kind of curious for you, when you look at the first half and the defensive performance and then the second half, just what did you see was the difference that allowed you guys to keep them within just 19?
Yeah, we definitely knew that the second half we had to keep the foot on the pedal gas. So we did that, and I was making sure to tell everybody in the locker room and before we came in for the second half to be ready on defense.
And with that block that you had on Magruder where he switched hands and then you were able to, how do you have the awareness to kind of do that so quickly and then get the ball out of there?
Yeah, because I know that every time I go challenge the shot, guards are ready, especially for me. So I knew that he was going to try something tricky. So I did too by switching hands as well, just like he did.
How important was it for you guys to be able to get out to that big of a lead, to kind of have an easier second half in this one, especially with the back-to-back coming tomorrow?
Yeah, no, it was important to come out with intensity, defensively and offensively. I really felt that our pace was right. I really felt that we were able to shoot a lot of threes whenever we were making stops. I felt like we were able to run. It's weird because our first 6 minutes in the third quarter, I came back to the bench and I was winded, and I almost felt like 2 years ago when our pace was so high, I was able to be on the glass a lot, and the team was able to get threes, a lot of threes, and I felt all over the place rebounding the ball. So I really felt that our pace was where it was before.
Was the stuff at the end of the game just about Ivy coming in to get that layup with 2 seconds left?
Yeah, I felt like it. Yeah, it's kind of. I felt that it disrespect our team a little bit because we didn't play that our last possession, and then as soon as that they got the ball, he ran right into it. I wish that some of my teammates didn't let him just get the layup, but well, it happened. But obviously, we were not happy about that.
For you guys to get a season high 61 rebounds, just what worked for you guys to crash the glass? I know.
I didn't know.
Yeah, 61 rebounds. What worked for you guys crashing the glass, especially since they do have some bigger bodies in Weissman and Bagley?
Yeah, actually, I really thought at the beginning that it was going to be kind of hard tonight to rebound, but I really felt that our pace made a difference. The fact that we were able to to just first of all, yeah, defensively be there on the glass, and offensively with our pace and the way that we spaced and give Trae space to go or make a decision to pass. I felt like when your pace is right in the game, you give your more chance to rebound the ball, and that's what we did tonight. Yeah, 61. Yeah, that proves what I was thinking.
Just one more on sort of the offensive rebounding thing. Like, you and John start the games. Is it kind of like a security blanket to have someone like John who can sort of defend in transition so that you can go crash the glass? Is it, do you just feel like, hey, I can go and try to get this, and I don't have to worry about being the one back to protect the rim because I know John can do it?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every time I go on the glass and then I go back on defense, JC's already back. It's not something, I feel like it's based on our tendencies. It's never something that we talk about, but now that you say it, he always got my back on the other side. So I feel like it works out pretty well. Thank you, guys.